My name is Lily. Welcome to Podcast, not a part of the Billionaire Podcast Network. Fill her up. Deet da dee. Ka-ching. Bing bing bing. Where Are the Loud Boys? Part 1. Joe Gorman. Failed father, COVID survivor, feminist, notorious hogger. Now entering his 40s and performing comedy for over a decade, Joe has attained no real credits outside the short-lived and wild The Loud Boys podcast. The podcast featured Sir Robbie Goodwin and Dalton Lee Pruitt, Esquire. The Loud Boys abruptly ended when the proud Texas state native Pruitt was hospitalized by a psyop attack executed by the CIA. This was due to insecurities, unwarranted bashing, and gaslighting of his fellow co-hosts. With no real passion to be anything other than the stoner persona comedian, he perpetually performs at open mics. Following 2 other failed podcasts, Joe now appears periodically on shows in the independent Gas Digital Network. These include The Queen WAP, hosted by Shannon Lee, The Thing Is, Ding, the Puerto Rican Rattlesnakes Real-Ass podcast, and the international superstar Zach Amico's Midnight Spook Show. Now, a moment to thank our sponsor, So Be.
What's up, bro? Train a lizard.
Right. Sweet.
Hey,
Hi.
tastes great.
Yeah.
Feels even better.
Wow.
Man, I think you're trying too hard. So be yourself.
Try the all-new So Be Elixir, Liz Blizz Pina Colada. It looks and tastes like cum. Drain a lizard. Now, back to podcast. Despite being featured on multiple shows on the network multiple times, Joe has never been invited to be on the network's flagship show, Legion of Skanks, or their infamous festival, Skankfest. Former co-host and first billionaire podcaster, Dalton Lee Pruitt, was recently given an open invitation to return. This invitation came from the festival creator, known serial monogamist and honorary Jamaican, Louis J. Gomez. Despite not speaking with him for almost 2 years, this begs the question, will Joe be featured at the next Skankfest? Now, a moment to thank our sponsor, Thai Airways. Experience the all-new internet sensation of poor Thai women dressed in scantily clad clothing, making street food on TikTok and Instagram, but in person. Use discount code FIDANCE at thaiairways.com to receive 5% off your trip. Plus, get 1 free Uber ride to your city's premier ladyboy brothel. Now, back to podcast. Joe can also be seen regularly on former co-host Robbie Goodwin's new podcast, What About Robbie? His co-host is Nick Mullen Jr. Joe himself recently mentioned keeping a calendar for when underage girls finally turn 18. Please like, subscribe, and follow us at Lily J. Abernathy on X, formerly known as Twitter. Stay tuned for future episodes of Podcast and the continuation of Where Are the Loud Boys Part 2. Robbie Goodwin, future ex-husband of Femoid. Lily, signing off.